He's actually going to come out onto our side, and this is probably the closest I've ever seen.
Let's see if we can do even better.
Hello everybody, my name is Penguin, and today we are doing the Bahrain Grand Prix, and as Jeff just said, we are much higher on the grid than we expected to be due to penalties and various other bits, and a really impressive lap which unfortunately haven't got recorded, but we'll head on with the race now. So we've got 6 red lights at Bahrain. It's lights out and away we go for the start of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Not getting a very great start compared to the cars around us, but that's because they are highly outclassing us. Unfortunately, a whole lot of penalties means we are way out of our league as far as the cars we're in with is concerned. A little bit of contact there with Bottas into the first corner, and a little bit of damage to the front wing, unfortunately. Could cause us problems, but it's not serious, so hopefully we'll be alright. Trying to go around the outside of Ricciardo at the moment, Red Bull, but nothing we can really do. That car outclasses us hugely. There's no real chance of us getting past him, and we should really be up here in 5th place where we are at the moment. But holding our own, not too badly. We obviously started in 4th, I believe, down into 5th, but to be honest, I'm just still happy to be here, pushing the car a little bit too hard and running wide on that corner, which puts Raikkonen absolutely directly behind us. Unfortunately, Jeff said to look for threats, Raikkonen being a huge threat. No chance really of holding him off forever, but we can hold him off for as long as possible. So really trying to push here to keep going as quickly as possible. Raikkonen here, I think, going to probably have a look down the inside here as we run wide, but not going for it properly. Going to head for it down the straight. We've got him alongside us, and it pretty much looks like Raikkonen's now ahead of us. Going to try and brake late into the corner. Still not a lot we can do. He's going to cut. We're going to cut round behind him. Hit this, catch on the slipstream. No DRS in the first lap. Not until the 3rd lap will we have that. Slipstream him. And the power in the has isn't too bad, so we're actually going to late on the brakes into the first corner, and round we go. Actually, a successful overtake on Raikkonen, which I'm really happy about. Was not expecting to be able to do that when we started this race. Really happy about that. And unfortunately, of course, he still outclasses us, and he's still going to get past us at some point. In fact, he's probably going to have a look as we're going down this straight here. Yeah, he's going to be around the outside. And no, drops back in behind us actually. In fact, alongside us, side by side, leaving a bit of room for him, enough room, but he's going to slipstream on us now and probably get past. So he held out for 1 lap in front of him, 1 extra lap in front of him, but really there's nothing we can do against that Ferrari. Actually, he's going to drop out behind us again. But at some point he is going to get past us. I know it. It's got to happen. He's got to get past us. We're actually managed to hold out for quite a few laps. So it's going to be interesting. And now he's coming around the inside. He's going to have the inside line for this corner, and again drops back behind, kind of alongside. But no. Okay, now he is well and truly in front of us, and I think once he's in front of us, there's not going to be much of a chance. We caught him napping. Shut up, Jeff. We caught him napping last time into this corner. Whether we'll be able to do it again, and we are actually going to be able to do it again, sort of. He's still on the outside, and he's going to have the inside line for the 2nd corner, and in front of us again by the 3rd. So didn't quite catch him napping like we did last time. Really, at the moment, the only reason I'm still running as fast as these guys is because I'm using the slipstream off them to keep myself there and slowing them down by getting in their way, pretty much. But once he's in front of us, really, there's not a lot I can do. He's just going to be off straight away. Those cars are in a different class to us. We're sort of midfield cars. These guys are proper front-running cars. So we're coming in for our first pit stop. In fact, our only pit stop of the race. We're going to switch into the soft tyres. We're going to lose a whole load of places here. We were in 6th place, and at the moment Perez is in behind us, so he was behind us already, and 11th. and we're currently the fastest pit stop here, not the best pit stop in the world, and in fact we're going to have to wait for Perez to go in front of us. Annoyingly, that means Perez is in front of us, and that puts us 20th. Me there complaining about Perez, but he's now in front of us.
Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Which puts us 20th. Of course, we have stopped. Perez has stopped. Ricciardo has stopped. In fact, almost ramming into the back of Perez there on the exit to the pits. He's braking very, very soon into that corner for out the pits. Could have got a lot of damage to the front wing there. We've already got a bit from Ricciardo, so did not want to have that. In fact, trying to make a move on him straight away into the first corner after the pits. Not being able to make it stick. He's in a fast car, really.
Into the pits. He's in the pits.
On to the next lap now, when everybody else seems to be coming into the pits. So Romain Grosjean, my teammate, is in fact in the pits. Just been told by Jeff. So we're hopefully going to get a lot of places. We're in 20th at the moment. We'll see where we end up by the end of this. We've got this DRS on Perez, and we'll see if we can do anything about him. Or anything else like that. In fact, making a move down the inside of Perez. Thankfully, nobody coming out the pit lane, otherwise we would have had a problem. He's still around the outside, inside line for the second corner, but we have the inside line for the third corner, which puts us nicely in front of Perez. In fact, I think he's dropped back a bit after that corner as well, so that's good. That puts him in front of him. And a racing sign straight into the pit lane on the next lap. Inside line for the second corner now, as Perez is. Sainz is behind us, and I believe it's still Perez behind him. But racing signs.
To the running. He stopped the car.
Oh, Roman, they're actually having broken down. I don't know if he's broken down or crashed.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
On to the 10th lap of the Grand Prix. Only 4 left to go, 5 left to go even, and we've got 5 laps of fuel left, which is perfectly fine. We've got Perez behind us, Ricciardo in front of us, although it's really, he's so far ahead it's not going to really make any difference to us where he is or anything like that anymore. But yeah, really just trying to push this car as hard as it will go.
We're getting
a lot of wear.
8.5 seconds.
So yeah, you can here Ricciardo 8.5 seconds in front of us. No way we're going to catch him, but Perez needs to keep behind us. Actually, Verstappen's now behind us. We've skipped forward a couple of laps, and now on lap 13 out of 14. So we need to keep Verstappen behind us. Driver behind. Verstappen, in fact, making a move. This is on the second to last lap still. Having a look, we just need to keep him behind us now for one more lap. We're going down the home straight. He's thankfully far enough back that he can't make a move on this lap. Made his move too early, I think. He's actually still going to make a move down the inside, but late on the brakes means that we can stay in front of him. I believe we're still in standard mix. We haven't got enough really to go into rich mix, although we maybe could at this point. Just trying to keep him behind us, especially on these straights and into these sort of corners at the end of straights where he could really gain some space. Thankfully dropped back quite a bit there for some strange reason. And we're now onto the last stretch of the last lap. Verstappen's still behind us, not very far behind us. You can see him there in the rearview mirror, coming round for the final straight. And this is Verstappen slipstreaming. He's actually going to come out onto our side, and this is probably the closest I've ever seen one of our Grand Prix, and he's overtaken us now after the Grand Prix. Thankfully, managed to stay ahead of Verstappen for the end of the Brazilian Grand Prix, putting us 6th. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, then definitely click on one of these 2 videos above you. See what they are. One of them will probably be an F1 one from maybe China, or last Grand Prix we did, or one of them will be something else. So click on those if you've enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel. Yeah.